White House says it's preparing to appeal a federal judge's decision to dismiss two major cases.
One involves New York's Attorney General Letitia James and a former FBI Director James Comey. And Good Day's Robert Moses is here with the details. And Robert, this broke early afternoon yesterday, and so much information has come out since.
Yeah, Tina and Dan, I think the one thing that's for sure is that we have not heard the last of either of these cases. Criminal charges thrown out, at least for now, against two of the president's political enemy, Letitia James and James Comey. Legal experts say these cases could wind their way all the way up to the highest court in the land, the Supreme Court. In her 26-page ruling, the judge, appointed by former President Bill Clinton, ruled that Lindsay Halligan, the interim U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia who brought the cases, was unlawfully appointed to her position. Her predecessor had expressed doubts about the viability of cases against James and Comey, and so, at the president's direction, Attorney General Pam Bondi ousted him in favor of Halligan, who had no prior experience as a prosecutor. The judge ruled that the law forbids two interim prosecutors from being appointed one after another, as was the case here. Here's what the judge wrote. It would mean the government could send any private citizen off the street, attorney or not, into the grand jury room to secure an indictment so long as the attorney general gives her approval after the fact. The judge said that cannot be the law. James, who was charged with bank fraud and making false statements connected to a home she bought in Virginia, posted a statement after the judge ruled. Here's what James wrote. I am heartened by the victory and grateful for the prayers and support I have received from around the country. I remain fearless in the face of these baseless charges as I continue fighting for New Yorkers every single day. Comey, who was charged with lying to and obstructing Congress for statements that he made back in September of 2020 about whether he authorized leaks to the media, released a video statement.
I know that Donald Trump will probably come after me again, and my attitude is going to be the same. I'm innocent, I am not afraid, and I believe in an independent federal judiciary, the gift from our founders that protects us from a would-be tyrant.
The ruling serves as a blow to Bondi, who put Halligan into her position at the president's behest.
We believe we will be successful on appeal. And I'll tell you, Lindsay Halligan, I talked to all of our U.S. attorneys, the majority of them around the country, and Lindsay Halligan is an excellent U.S. attorney, and shame on them for not wanting her in office.
There was a judge who is clearly trying to shield Letitia James and James Comey from receiving accountability, and that's why they took this unprecedented action.
Comey was indicted just days before the 5-year statute of limitations was set to expire. His lawyers argue that by now the statute has expired, meaning charges can't be refiled. Of course, the government has a much different position. It argues that that is not the case because in its telling, the clock stopped when the grand jury returned that indictment. So, Tina and Dan, stay tuned. More to come on these.
Yes, much more to come. Robert, thank you so much. Appreciate it.